Hello, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Agbola and this is the AFM Stories YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about an amazing scholarship opportunity in Canada. If you have been looking to study in Canada, fully funded, you don't have the fees, you don't have the funds, and you want to be able to cover your tuition fees, your travel expenses, and to just have a master's or an opportunity to relocate to Canada without spending money, then this video is for you. I'm going to be breaking down the Mcbain Scholars Program, and it's an opportunity that I think that everyone should, anyone that's interested in a master's should explore. Okay, so let's get right into the scholarship opportunity. Before I proceed, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's so many opportunities for you on this channel. Okay, so let's review the scholarship. So scholarship is called Mcbain Scholarship. And I currently have my laptop here, so I'm also going to be showing you my screen. So we're going to be reviewing this together. I got you guys, okay? So there are over 30 scholarships available. Over 30 full scholarships are available, and over 100 entrance awards are also available. This master's is for 2025 admission, so you usually apply a year ahead. And what are they looking for? They're looking for exceptional character, so people that value excellence, hard work, service, and lifelong learning. They also want people that want to strive to, act with integrity, honesty, empathy, and people that have the tenacity to pursue long-term goals. They also want people that are willing to take meaningful risks. These are things that you can easily share in an essay. They also want people that value working for others to address challenges facing a community. This can be in any field. It doesn't have to be development. Do you pursue a breadth and depth of interest? So do you have multiple things you're pursuing that you're doing through your activities outside of school? So basically, they want people that are not just academics, but people that also have a life aside from school. I think that is amazing. They also want people that have leadership potential. So people that believe in working with and leading others towards a common goal. So you don't have to be a founder to be a leader. That's also a plus, but you can lead a course, you can lead a group, you can lead a project, you can lead an idea. Are you ready to take on tough leadership roles to advance meaningful change? Are you driven to help others and develop the potential of those you lead? They also want people that have an entrepreneurial spirit. So people that are able to identify unmet needs and motivate others in developing creative solutions to address those needs. So do you believe in forging new paths and not being held by failure? If all of this is sounding like you, then this is for you. And even if it's not sounding like you can communicate yourself in this light. It's something I always teach on this channel. Understand what they're looking for and build your profile to reflect those things. So let's keep reviewing what this scholarship is looking for. They're also looking for people that have academic strength and intellectual curiosity. So people that are curious in people, in ideas, and the world around them. People that are interested in working with people from diverse perspectives. I believe that a master's in Canada involves, people from different countries in the world. So they want to be sure that you're someone that is open to learning with a multicultural classroom. Is there a good fit between your proposed graduate program, your qualifications, and your future plans? So you need to be able to link your intended master's program with your qualifications and your future plans. Do not get scared if your master's is not directly related to your undergraduate degree. There's always something that you can do. It's something I always teach on this channel and even in my book. By the way, if you want to learn how to win scholarships for your master's degree, I wrote a book called How to Win Scholarships for Your Master's Degree, and that book breaks down everything from the beginning. So from applications to essay writing to filling the form, to making yourself the scholar they want, to finding scholarship opportunities, to reference letters, CV, and all the different parts of the application. So if you're interested in winning this scholarship and other scholarships like this, then definitely you should check out that book. The link is in my description. But let's keep watching this video. So eligibility criteria. To be eligible for the 2025 cohort, you need to meet one of the following criteria. Not all, but one. You are a current student on track to earn your first bachelor's degree by August 2025. So let's say you're not done, but you know you're going to be done in August 2025. So maybe you still have between now and next year to finish. So that means you're in your final year of undergraduates. You've already earned your first bachelor's degree, but this was in the last 5 years. So your bachelor's degree cannot be older than January 2019. So if you've earned your bachelor's degree between January 2019 and now, then you're eligible. You earned your bachelor's degree more than 5 years ago, but you are younger than 30. So there are people like me. For me now, I earned my bachelor's degree in 2015. I was literally 18, but I'm still younger than 30 in 2024. So I'm still eligible, even though my bachelor's degree was a long time ago. So let's say you earned your bachelor's degree more than 5 years ago, then this opportunity is still for you, as long as you are younger than 30. But if you're older than 30, but your bachelor's degree was earned after January 2019, you're still eligible for this opportunity, okay? They also need to meet the minimum degree and language requirements for the McGill Master's Program. Okay. So basically, this scholarship is for students to study in McGill. So that's one of like the most amazing universities in Canada. Basically, you need to be sure that you meet the requirements for the course you want to study in McGill. So you should go check out McGill's website and see the different course options and see whether you meet the different requirements. So application deadline for Canada and United States students, September 25, 2024. For international students, so other countries aside from Canada and the US, August 21, 2024. So we actually have some time to, break down this application. And if you also need to just talk to me, so let's say you're not a reading person and you just want to talk to me one-to-one, let's figure out how you can approach this application. Then you should book a 1-hour advisory call with me. The link is also in my description. We can talk about this opportunity. So the applications are now open and it is time for you to apply. Let's check out the application. So basically, you have to apply for the Scholars Program opportunity, and you also have to apply for your eligible, one of the eligible programs in McGill. So let's even go check out the eligible programs, right? Because I think that is so important. So what does scholarship actually cover? Because we're talking about a lot. So the first thing I want us to even say is, what does the scholarship cover? Scholarship covers the tuition and fees for the full normal duration of the master's or professional program. It also covers a living stipend of $2,000 per month. Guys, a living stipend of $2,000 every month for 12 months. Then a one-time relocation grant for moving to Montreal. So they're going to give you a grant to move from your home country to Montreal, Canada. I don't see anything else getting better than this. Like, this is an amazing opportunity, an amazing pathway for you to relocate to Canada, for you to study in one of the best schools in the world. I think that this scholarship is something you should jump on immediately. Okay. So there's also another benefit, guys. Scholars who are not pursuing an academic term during the summer may apply for up to $5,000 to pursue meaningful summer experiences. So aside from them covering your fees, covering your monthly expenses, during the summer when you're not in school and you want to do something meaningful in like a project or an experience, you can apply for up to $5,000 and you're going to get funded. I think that it's just amazing. No, that's just perfect. I don't know. See me being excited for you guys. Everybody must get scholarship. See, that's the point of this channel. Everybody must get scholarships. I got a scholarship. I want you to also get a scholarship. So forever rooting for you. So the program give you tools to develop your leadership skills. So scholars explore different approaches to leadership during bi-weekly seminars. They're also going to give you the opportunity to connect with mentors and advisors. See, I've benefited from mentors and advisors, and let me tell you when I mean it. Like, mentors and advisors can really transform your postgraduate experience. They can open your eyes to opportunities that you did not otherwise see or think about. So I definitely think that you should jump on this opportunity. They also allow you to build community, so you learn from peers with a variety of lived experiences and academic paths. So you're going to be learning from other people like you from different countries, learning from their experiences, mostly their lived experiences. From what I'm seeing here, I think that they want people who are solving problems or issues that they have personally experienced. That's what I'm getting from this. So a little tip for you in your application: try to talk about your lived experience and how it inspired you to want to study the course you want to study and your career plans. I'm really getting that from this application. And this scholarship is Canada's first comprehensive leadership driven scholarships. So I think that this is like Canada's reply to the Chevening scholarship as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm sorry, I said it. So eligible degrees, there are eligible degrees, guys. So let's check out the eligible degrees. So you can apply for this scholarship for both a master's degree and a undergraduate degree. So for master's degree, you can apply for Masters of Arts, so in any subject, Masters in Architecture, Masters of Arts in Teaching and Learning, an MBA, a Masters in Education, a Masters in Engineering, MST, that's Information Studies Masters, Management Management Analytics, Finance, Retail, MMUS, so Masters in Music. Like, this is so diverse. MPP, so Masters in Public Policy, MSc, so Masters of Science in any field, right? I think the most popular ones are MA, MSc, but what I'm trying to tell you here is that it's very broad and very diverse. And if you click this button, there's a button there which says Explore McGill's Master's Program. You can just explore all of the opportunities and go for them. Masters of Science Applied, Masters of Aptitude. Oh, hey, I'm not sure about that one, no. But MSc APT, Science Applied in Physical Therapy. MSc or AOT, Science Applied in Occupational Therapy. MSW, that's Masters in Social Work. MUP, Urban Planning. LLM, that's Law. STM, Sacred Theology. I think that this is such a broad, like, broad range of courses, actually. So yeah, I think that there's something for everyone here. Like, you have to find a course here because it's really broad. Now for the undergraduate degrees, so I think that there are specific undergraduate degrees that they want you guys to study. So I don't think all undergraduate degrees are eligible from what I can see here. So the eligible undergraduate degrees, so these are for people that already have an undergraduate degree, but they want to pursue a second entry professional undergraduate degree. So people that want to study BCL/JD law, or DMD dentistry, or MDCM medicine. So things like graduate certificates, exclusive master's program, PhDs, and joint degree programs are not covered by the scholarships. So yeah, keep note of that or take note of that. You cannot do a PhD with this. You cannot do a graduate certificate with this. You cannot do an executive master's program with this. So McGill was named Canada's best university. I already said that, and is ranked 31 in the world according to the QS World University Rankings. This is an amazing school to study in. Okay, so I think that's about it. There are 130 scholarships and awards available for 2025. I always tell people, even in my book, even in my consultation, avoid scholarships that only give one person. Scholarships that I like to give a lot of people are perfect for you to apply for. And 130 is actually a large number. It means that if you can make your application extremely competitive, then you have a shot. So I think you should go for it. So, So that's about that. I'm just trying to check out the application process. So there's a page that has resources for applying, and they're giving like a couple of tips for the application. So some of the tips they're giving here is, you know, make sure your writing is clear, keep your sentences short, avoid unnecessary words, use active verbs, avoid using big words. I always tell people this thing. People think that when you're writing a scholarship essay, you need to write the biggest words, you need to show your grammar skills. No. What you want to do is connect with whoever is reading it. Tell a story. People struggle to connect with people that write big words. People connect more with people that write simple English but tell such a compelling story of impact that we are moved by your drive. Okay, so yeah, and I'm happy that they're also saying that. Personal growth. Your application should show that you have room to grow in one or more areas outlined in your selection criteria. So not should, actually, it can show, but it doesn't matter. So it means that you don't have to have everything in all the selection criteria. Even if you have like majority and there's one part that maybe you don't have, you should still go for it. I think that's amazing. Use it as a strength to build on your, use it as an opportunity to build on your existing strengths and address those areas that are less comfortable for you. I think that's amazing. So about the application, they're going to ask for personal information about you, about your family members. They want to know more about you, maybe your background, your maybe your fee status, maybe your struggles, maybe the barriers to education that you're currently facing, and things like that. They're going to ask about your community activities, your extracurricular activities, your work history, and any breaks you've taken. So they basically want to understand more about how you spend your life outside of the classroom. My advice for you is to show that you are doing a lot of things outside of the classroom. For them to be asking this, it means there is an important criteria. Okay, and generally, you'll be asked for activities or experiences that have occurred within the last 5 years. Please make your activities very full and make sure they tie into the course you want to study and the career goals that you have. Don't just put everything. They can be diverse, but let at least 50% of the activities you've been doing, let it tie to your intended career goals. Okay? There's no one right set of activities. They just want to know your responsibilities, your accomplishments, and motivations. They'll also be looking for evidence of the selection criteria in some of the experiences you share with us. I like how very plain and honest these people are. Use your activities to show how you meet those selection criteria that I listed earlier. You can also refer to the website. The link will also be in the description. Go and read the selection criteria and go and dig through all of your experiences, your CV, and put the things that relate to this selection criteria. That's my advice for you guys. Okay, so they're also going to ask you, they're also going to be some short essays. Apparently, there are several short essays of 225 to 300 words each. These are opportunities to reflect on who you are. So tell us about your goals, your influences, meaningful experiences, and a significant course correction. You can expand on activities you listed elsewhere in your application or provide new examples. Make sure to tell us what happened. We want to know what your role was, what you actually did, who else was involved, and more. Basically, they want to see the STAR approach. They also want to see the P effect. So I always talk about this in my book, in my consultation, and also on this channel. You want to mention the names of people, mention the names of places, mention dates, mention locations. Give as much detail as you can. Number of lives that were impacted. Basically, give so much detail that if they want to verify the example, a quick Google search can help. And sometimes Google search might not bring it out, but when you give so much details, it helps them to believe that what you're saying is true. But when you're vague, when you're not saying the names, the time, the date, the number, it tends to put like doubts in the authenticity of what you're saying. So keep that in mind. I think I will still do other videos on this particular scholarship because it seems like there are a lot of essays. If you want me to do videos on the essays, maybe breaking them down, talking about them, let me know in the comments, okay? And I'll do videos about it. They're also going to ask for your transcripts. So they accept both official and unofficial transcripts. I think that's amazing. They're not focusing solely on your GPA. While GPA is important, we are interested in the fit with your proposed graduate program, as well as the breadth and difficulty of the courses taken alongside your other commitments. Of course, we recognize that some programs offer more opportunity for breadth than others. So the point is, make sure your entire application is strong. And my advice for you is try to find a course that relates to your undergraduate degree to an extent. Okay? So it doesn't have to be verbatim, verbatim. Like let's say you study law and then law in your master's. No, it can be law in your first degree, something in arts that has a legal aspect and maybe a business aspect or anything you're interested in. It doesn't have to like relate directly, but it should not be like medicine and you want to go and study communication. Well, you can even do medicine communications, but medicine and you want to go and study music, they might not be convinced that you are sure of what you're doing, unfortunately. So it seems like this scholarship prioritizes your undergraduate degree course and how it relates to the masters you want to study. So find ways to tie it in and try to pick a course that is strongly related. They're also going to ask for your resume. Your resume must be a PDF with the minimum font size of 10. Do not include photos. Why would you include photos? I don't understand these people. Anyways, many people do, sha. Your resume provides a one-page summary of what you've shared in other sections of the application, such as your academic, professional, and community experiences. You can use this single page to highlight what is most important to you in your experiences and to share other information that may not have been included in the rest of your application. So use your resume wisely. In my book, I have a chapter on academic CVs. You should definitely use that CV template. It helps. Okay? So if you are returning to school after being in the workforce, this section helps you to provide a more in-depth version of your work history. So let's say you've been out of school for over 5 years or 3 years. You can use your CV to put like the relevant work experience that relates to the course you want to study over the past few years. You just have to be strategic. Finally, they're going to ask you for references. You must have 2 reference forms completed before the application deadline. So an academic reference from someone who knows your academic work well, and a community reference from someone who knows your community involvement well. If the program you're applying to doesn't require an academic reference, you can provide a professional work reference instead of an academic one. If your program requires at least 1 academic reference, then this reference must also be an academic one. When you submit a reference request, the reference writer will receive an email with a private link to fill out an online form. People ask people who know you well. A good reference provides concrete examples to help us better understand you and how you meet the selection criteria, current areas of improvement, and how your proposed studies might benefit your continued goals. Do not choose family members, fellow students, or friends. I think that's very straightforward. References are very important, so pick people that can comment on your work. For academic reference, pick somebody that taught you and that can comment on your academic skills, your extracurricular activities, and what kind of student you were. For professional reference, pick somebody that you were reporting to. Avoid using your colleague. Choose a manager, choose a CEO, or just head of department, or somebody that you reported to, somebody that employed you. And then let them talk about your professional skills, the value you brought to the application, the value you brought to the organization with examples. Like examples are so key. So ensure that your referees use valid examples. So if they say, oh, you're very intelligent, how? This person got specific score in this particular essay. This person is a leader. This person led classwork, group work. Or in your organization, this person is very creative. We had this problem. This person came up with this idea. You get the drill. So let your referees be very detailed. I think that's about it. If you're ready to apply, the links are in the description box. If you want me to make more videos about this, let me know. If you need resources to help you to apply, get my book on how to win scholarships for your master's degree, or book a one-to-one consultation with me, Or if you've written your essays, just book an essay review. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'm rooting for you. You will win a scholarship, okay?